Welcome to Friday Takeaway. This week we take a gamble with Magnum and see the prospects of Dutaland. But before that, America this week stepped up sanctions on North Korea. They're hoping to reduce funding for Kim Jong-un's rising military ambitions, and America is targeting Chinese coal importers and Russian fuel exporters, which it hopes will deter North Korea's supporters, particularly China. RHB and AMB have ended merger talks. Officially, they were unable to reach mutual agreement on certain terms and conditions, but speculation in the market was that AM was concerned with RHB's oil and gas exposure, while RHB was scared by possible contingent liabilities at AM via its 1MDB dealings. Not to mention the difficulties of extracting synergies from two businesses with lots of functional overlaps. And you know the 24% stake in AM that Corp was keen on? That solved too apparently because they wanted a share in the merged entity, not AM alone. At Uber, they've announced their Q2 results, narrowing their losses by 9% to just $645 million. Net revenue is up 17% to $1.75 billion. This performance has come despite the resignation of co-founder Travis Kalanick over the poisonous office culture just days before the end of the second quarter. A quick look now at the CI. As at 10 a.m. in the morning, the index was down 0.2% to 1,771 points, lower by 0.3% from last Friday's closing. Year to date though, the CI is still up 8%. So next up, some big weekly movers. Dutaland Berhad, they sold some land this week. Dutaland are four businesses: property development, construction, oil palm plantations and wood manufacturing. This company is also controlled by a guy called Tan Sri Yap Yong Seong, also known as Duta Yap in the market, and he also controls Olympia Industries. Now, Dutaland is selling 42 parcels, or about 11,600 hectares of plantation land in Sabah, to Bousted Plantations. Now, these parcels are valued at ringgit 750 million, and Dutaland has gained over 16% in just 1 week and 44% so far this year. But it's not yet a done deal. Bousted are conducting a 30-day due diligence exercise before reverting with a decision within 15 days of the due date period. If this acquisition materializes, payment is only going to be made next year. And don't forget, in 2011, IOI Corp had proposed to buy a slightly larger piece of land, 12,000 hectares from Dutaland, also in Sabah, which then it later backed out of because of non-compliance of certain terms and conditions. Dutaland is valued at over ringgit 500 million but doesn't enjoy any coverage. It's also loss-making, so no PE ratios, but it trades at 10.5 times sales. From small cap to big cap, Magnum Berhad in its latest earnings. So Magnum is a numbers forecasting gaming business and is controlled by a Thai billionaire called Tan Sri Datuk Surin Upatkun via his vehicle Multipurpose Berhad. Now this week, Magnum reported second quarter net profit that surged 175% to 60 million ringgit. Now that's due to higher gaming profit and smaller investment losses from other divisions. However, quarterly revenue is down marginally by just about a percentage point to 621 million ringgit. Volume has returned to the stock in the past month, but it's flat on the month and still down 18% this year. That's thanks to a massive 477 million ringgit fine and tax penalties from the Inland Revenue Board in May. You mean apart from that massive fine? Well, gaming revenue is still on the decline, and Magnum itself has said that its prospects remain challenging due to cautious consumer spending and intense competition from illegal operators. Kenanga has upgraded Magnum to an outperform for market perform, saying the sharp sell down due to the tax penalty issue is a buying opportunity. Target price, ringgit 2.17.